Hey, how you doing? Austin here. In this video, we're going to be doing Dogecoin. We're going to be talking about the update around Doge, where we at. We're currently sitting at around 49 cents. We're up about 2% in the last 24 hours. We had some breaking news yesterday. Apologize for not bringing it to you yesterday, but I was with my family all day. My son was playing in a lacrosse tournament. That was an all-day deal. So I only launched one video yesterday before I left to go do that. So long and the short of it is that we had some breaking news related to Doge is now being accepted to send some payload into space. We're going to cover that. We're going to also look at another article that talks about how Dogecoin is up 26,000%. It's crazy overall, and we're just going to kind of get into that. Just basically an update, looking at the chart, market cap, what's going on with this the space deal, Dogecoin going to the moon, so to speak, and we're going to look at one more piece of content. If that's something of interest to you, stick around. That's what I got for you. As always, I'm here for you. I'm part of the Doge Army. I believe in this. I'm bullish in this long term. I am here. I'm definitely considering adding even more at these levels because I'm looking at this long term. This video is for entertainment purposes only, and as always, if you get value out of this, please subscribe, become part of the community. Drop a like. I'd love to have it. Thank you. Helps the video, helps me, yada, yada, yada. Let's go do it. Here we go. So as I mentioned, you can see Doge is trading right around 49 cents right now. It's up about 2.9 and up about a little bit like a penny so far. Looking at the chart as we always do, we got our 20 days, the red line, our 50 days, the purple line. You can see we've definitely trended down. We are maybe looking like we might be getting to... Well, we got quite a ways to go. Testing our 20-day average. I definitely believe that if we do that, I think we'll bounce back up from the 20-day. I don't think we'll cross over it. That is my opinion. Where do we go from here? What's a prediction? I think we're still, there's still a lot of obviously major interest in this. We're going to continue that. The YouTube search numbers are up insane. It's crazy how much more people are looking for content related to Dogecoin. I'm humbled that you guys click on my videos and watch them because you guys know I only bring you the bottom line, my honest opinion about where this is. I think that we've definitely got a shot at getting back to $1 within a month or so. It could be sooner because here's the thing: nobody really knows, right? We've got catalysts going on. I mean, yesterday this announcement related to SpaceX accepting Dogecoin for payment for a payload of goods to go to space is cool. I love that they timed it perfectly after the SNL scenario. I think that we've got everything kind of continuing to go well. I always say this in every video, but I'm going to remind you if you're new to me. Here's why Doge is so darn cool. We have three things. We have the Doge Army. We have the people that are seriously into Dogecoin. We are a rabid community. I use that in a positive way, the word rabid. We're emotionally tied to this currency. I don't really see that in other cryptocurrency. We buy more, we hold longer. Secondly, you've got the celebrity factor, Elon, Mark Cuban, and there's some others that are now coming out and definitely accepting it or kind of talking about it even more. You got all that going on. And then thirdly, you've got the fact that it is potentially looking at being at a utility that people are starting to use for currency. Now, is it major adoption rates yet? No, absolutely not, but it's being discussed. We got a petition to get Amazon to accept it. Amazon has not made their official cryptocurrency announcement as of yet. There's really no, and I haven't heard anything, so don't misunderstand that statement. I think that when Amazon decides to accept a cryptocurrency, I think Dogecoin is absolutely part of that discussion, and we'll see how that all plays out. So I think long term, we're looking good. I'm definitely a believer. I think we've got everything in place to continue to do well, and we're just going to go up from here. I mean, I think we staying at around 50 cents after everything, all the hype and all the run up and all that kind of stuff, and the sell off. We had over 100 billion coins sold right around the SNL thing, 100 billion, and it really did not. Obviously, it didn't drag us down into like the 10-cent range or any of that variation, right? So I think we're good. I think we're look good long term. But again, always remember that in any kind of investment scenario, you do what's right for you. Okay, take profit off the table if you need to just kind of protect yourself, and/or if you're looking at kind of wanting to really protect yourself, if you're up a little bit, take your initial investment out. Let's say you put 500 in, take that out, sell a little bit of Doge to get your initial $500 investment back, and now you're just playing with the house's money, to use my Vegas analogy. All right, so we're looking good here. We just dropped a little bit. We just crossed over into the red just a little bit, so we're fluctuating a little bit. But right now, that's currently where we're trading at. Okay, so let's look at market cap before I refresh. There we are, 63.3. We're basically the same. 63.2. Okay, we're looking good there. Got a ways to go to get to Binance. We were within about 10 billion within in market cap when we were peaking. But if we can get to $1, I think we will cross Binance. Okay, so let's take a look at the news. So I'm sure you've heard of this. If you haven't, this broke yesterday. Musk's SpaceX accepts Dogecoin as payments for sending a satellite to the moon. Excuse me, my nose always itches when I get on video. A Canadian-based company using the Shiba Inu represented cryptocurrency to pay SpaceX to take a satellite there. That's what we're talking about. I apologize. Calling it the first ever commercial lunar payload in history paid entirely with Dogecoin, Geometric Energy Corp said the Doge 1, that's an awesome name by the way, mission to the moon will launch aboard a SpaceX Falcon 9 rocket in Q1 2022. Okay. That's a year away. No, not a year. A little bit less than a year away. Major catalyst event there. So now we've got literally a stake in the sand out in the first Q1 of 22 of another major media event. I'm sorry, my nose is itching like crazy. Allergies are crushing me. Another major media event that's already out there. By the way, this is even more content that you will start to see. This was just launched on CNBC. They picked it up. So CNBC picked up the exact same story, Doge 1 mission. Why do you care? You care about what? The press. The press, the media, the attention that brings more people into the fold, and we're good. Okay, so the mission will demonstrate the application of cryptocurrency beyond the Earth orbit and set the foundation for interplanetary e-commerce. I thought that was a great quote. SpaceX Vice President of Commercial Sales said in the release, quote, "We're excited to launch Doge 1 to the moon." So there we go. We got that playing out. I love this. We got now a major catalyst out there related to a major media event that will continue to be talked about and continue to be covered. These guys are doing this really well from the standpoint of dripping these kind of media content, press releases and things like that. All right, so that's cool. All right, before we wrap up, let me see how we're doing. Yeah, we're okay on time. I wanted to show you this. As of May 7th, Dogecoin's up more than 26,000% in the last 6 months, outpacing percentage gains in Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's pretty cool. The joke is on Wall Street, quote, said Maddie Greenspan, portfolio manager and founder of Quantum Economics. What you have is a situation where teens on TikTok are outperforming even the smartest suits by thousands of percentage points. I love that. That's a great quote. Okay, there's your chart if you want to just check it out real quickly and pause the video. Here it is. The appeal of Dogecoin has always been its honesty. I thought that was a great quote. Remember, it goes back to there's really no major, claims around Doge, right? It's become kind of the everyman, everyday, every woman's cryptocurrency. Unlike many other cryptocurrency projects, there's no grand vision, no pronouncements about how Dogecoin will change the world. In addition, while Bitcoin has capped supply of 21 million coins, there is currently no limit to the number of Dogecoins that can be created. The Elon Musk factor. Musk's tweet was sometimes a oblique reference to Dogecoin, often sent it to new records highs. We know this. But also the reason I highlighted this was these posts also help drive retail investor interest. And I've talked about that all along. Okay, so this is where I thought this was cool. I didn't know this one. I didn't know that KISS bassist Gene Simmons. For whatever reason, that one really wasn't on my radar. I apologize. No, nose is itching. We knew about Cuban. We knew about Snoop Dogg. We know about the other rapper Mills Meek. I always get it wrong. Meek Mills. Slim Jim. We did Slim Jim, but now I didn't know Gene Simmons was involved as well. So that's pretty cool because you're talking about a PR guy there, press release guy. News guy, the press, the news, they love Gene Simmons because he's freaking he's a marketing genius. Look at what he did with KISS. He's the guy behind all the KISS merchandise and all of the KISS everything out there. It's all Gene, in my opinion. It's all Gene Simmons. I thought this was a great. If you didn't see this was a tweet. It's inevitable. Dogecoin standard in global financial and this huge massive dusk storm coming in to take over everything is pretty cool. All right, market conditions. We know that the market conditions, multiple rounds of stimulus checks. We had the stimulus checks. It's probably some people put their money into that. Really, again, it's really the overall just media frenzy. And I'm seeing back in stats, guys, like on YouTube and how much, and the volume on YouTube for Dogecoins, like I think it was about, 10, 11 million searches a month. Now it's like 18 to 20 million. It's crazy how much more it's grown. Okay, and I love this. There's also enduring sentiment to, quote, stick it to the establishment. Dogecoin is like this kind of big F you to the system, said A.V. Feldman. It's like, this thing can have value too, and I'm just going to buy it because I'm going to buy it. I thought that was awesome. We got Elon pushing up the message. Why can't Dogecoin have value? I agree. Why can't it have value? Why can't it be this really, really cool thing that has utility and is used and things like that? And again, I've said this all along. I've used this word in all my videos. We have a rabid online community. You have Twitter and Reddit, and where they're all sort of congregating and think about how to pump up Dogecoin. Again, that goes to the heart of the community, right? It goes to the heart of the community, being involved, and being part of it. Okay. So with all that said, I'm going to wrap up with this. I'm going to say, stay long if you are a believer, and if you are trying to figure out how to make money with this, pick your point, buy in. If you're trying to get to a certain percentage return, pick your buy-in point, pick your exit point. If you want to make 100%, buy in at 50 cents, and when it hits $1, sell it at $1. Things like that. Just protect yourself, make smart choices. Don't bet the kids' college fund. Don't invest in Dogecoin money that you can't afford to lose. Don't invest the rent money. Use money that is there. I mean, in all investments, right? Even in stocks and things like that. Play with money, invest with money that you can afford to invest, and that's my advice. I'll be back later on today with another Dogecoin probably update wrap up. We'll talk about it later on. See you later. Check out my other content. I got more content coming as always around crypto and stocks. See you later. Name's Austin. Take it easy. Subscribe. Bye.